Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Hey, how's it going in your neck of the woods today, okay? This is a pretty wild subject to talk about. And I'm going to have to laugh because just what we have to do when we come across some conversations within my day that really drove home this point of this is the best way to piss off your friends and family on Facebook. So I want to talk about this, okay? And you know what? I mean, I have to laugh. And first of all, I also have to confess that, hey, I have done this in my past. And, this is something that we talk within our team. And so I want to share it also with you guys. Okay, because you guys know that my name is Roxanne. I live way up here in West Central Alberta. And this is what I love to do. I love to pop into your guys' world. I love to share some new ideas, to stimulate, to sometimes be the mama bear. Sometimes, make someone laugh, make someone smile, but then also maybe be a little bit educational, okay? And so tonight's a little bit about education and also, of course, some solutions because I know, like I said, I was a past spammer. Everything I'm going to share with you are some really tough life lessons that I had to learn back in 2013 and 14. Okay, so that's why I want to share them. So the very first thing that what I want to talk to you guys about is cut and copy and paste messaging. Okay, that is the quickest way to piss off your Facebook friends. Okay, and I'm sorry if you find that a swear word, but it really makes a lot of people upset, and I'm going to share why. It makes people upset. I'm going to share why it is ineffectual for you within your business. And I want to share some solutions to what do I do then? Because unfortunately, so many companies and businesses out there, this is what they were teaching. And some habits that we have, we carry forward over the years. And we don't even sometimes know that we're doing them. Our fingers just do it out of muscle memory, okay? So when it comes to copy and pasting messages, there's a couple reasons why it is ineffectual and why it's hurtful for your business and why it makes people grumpy. So the very first reason really is that when you get that hey girl message or hey hon or hey mama, any of those things, it's very impersonal, okay? If you were to go shopping down at the mall, and this is this cut and copy thing's going on really heavy right now coming into Christmas after Black Friday. But if you were to go into a mall, everyone's gonna want to know your name, okay? Names are very powerful. So when I get a message that says, hey girl, hey hon, hey mama, what's going on, woman? Those kind of impersonal messages immediately cause a lot of people to kind of put their head back and raise an eyebrow or two because it treats everyone the same. So when you fill out the rest of the message on your typewriter and you're typing away and you're excited and you type out this beautiful message and you're going, well, this is so beautiful. I should just share the same message to everybody. Okay? The thing is that we are all unique, special, beautiful women. And when you share that same message to 10 women, 15 women, 30 women, 50 women, we don't feel very special, okay? And we know that, it's even worse when they don't bother to, erase off your name and they put the wrong name in the front of it and they forgot to cut and copy that part out. But it doesn't make us feel unique, special, or beautiful. It doesn't make us feel valued, appreciated, certainly not nurtured or communicated to. Does that make some sense? The thing is a woman hasn't taken the time. They haven't even taken the time and the consideration to take the time to make it personal, to make it about you, to, maybe be considerate and take the time. So the other thing is I have actually gotten messages from women within the same company that I am in. I have gotten messages from women within the same niche as me, which really means they haven't even taken time to scroll my timeline and recognize that I'm in wellness. I'm in health and wellness. I'm into doing my body good on the inside and the outside. I'm about taking care of my house and my home and living chemical and toxin free. I am about the feel good environment for myself for the long term. But when I get cut and copy messages going like, hey girlfriend, you want to try my new face cream? It is the fabulous thing. You buy one, you get two for free. And they don't know that I'm in a similar niche as them, which means they're not considerate. They haven't taken the time to get to know me, or ever have a conversation with me. And they just share that same message to everybody. So what happens when that happens is that someone's going to get offended. Okay. If that wrong message hits that right person and that person takes offense to that, there's actually reporting procedures within Facebook. Facebook's already noting down how many people don't respond to the cut and copy and paste message. They note that. They can see Facebook monitors your messaging, okay? They can tell how many messages you sent out, how many were opened, how many were not responded to and ignored, okay? Too many of those things are going to get tossed into Facebook jail. And then if you make the wrong person grumpy and you offend somebody, because you haven't taken the consideration and the time to connect with them and make a woman feel unique, beautiful, and special, and you're trying to treat everyone else like, a cut and copy cookie messenger and treating everyone the same, and someone gets grumpy and they report you, same thing, you're back in Facebook Messenger jail. So it's, cut and copy messaging is actually a form of spam. And Facebook is all about everyone having a really happy, jolly time on Facebook. So if someone's feeling offended or someone's not having a very good time receiving hundreds of the same messages, this week and the next 10 days, that really makes people grumpy, okay? They're going to tune you out, they're going to unfollow you, and worst case scenario, they're going to report you. And I don't want my girlfriends going to Facebook jail just because you didn't know. So that's why I'm sharing this conversation with you guys today, okay? So often, people are going out there and they're wanting something for nothing, okay? And so what do we do? Okay, so what can we do when we get to the cut and copy paste messaging, okay? Because most of those messages that get sent out by the same company, like the same message going to 50 or 100 different women, most of those things connect. They hold the facts, right? They hold facts, they hold figures, and they hold data, okay? I want you to name a woman in your life that buys stuff because they have the right facts, they have the right figure, and they have the right data, okay? Go ahead, you can write her name down. You don't even have to tag her to my post, but hey, if you find this share worthy, definitely share this to your team. Share this to a friend who is sending cut and copy messages and save her, okay? Save her and save her friends, because I don't know very many women out there that buy stuff because they have the right facts and they have the right figures and they got all the right data, okay? Just doesn't happen. We're emotional creatures. We want to feel something. We want to have energy. We want to have fun. We want to have experiences. We want to connect. We want to understand. We want to feel. That's what we want, okay? So when people are sharing facts, figures, and data, there's no connection. There's no relatability. There's no aha moments. There's none of them going like, oh, I feel what she's feeling. Maybe I should have a peekaboo what she's about, okay? So how do we have more fun, okay? So this is where we can definitely jump into this to the next stage. Understanding that the very first thing that we can do is to be sharing information in ways that can create conversations, okay? This is so important. If we want to stop making our friends and family grumpy within Messenger, how can we provide value in a way that's going to create emotions and feelings and energy and conversations? And that is the best way is by having conversations, posting in a way that is creating conversations up on our Facebook page. Because really, like John Melton says, social media is just a way to sift and sort who we can warm up to, who is going to warm up to us, and who can we warm up to by exchanging goodness. So my best way of actually within Messenger, if I want to give a giveaway or I want to do something special, is I create value first, okay? In the world where it's very unusual for someone to get something for nothing, so we know that to receive something, we have to give something. So it is the season. So this is very encouraging for you. 'Tis the season to give. So I'm encouraging you to find some way to provide value to your friends or family And then within the bottom part of the comments, the PS, you can say something like, hey, I have a couple solutions for you within this struggle that I was talking to about in the document. And to give you guys some examples, if you're in skincare, okay, this just isn't necessarily about me and social retail, but what we can do, let's go for skin first. Let's go for skincare. Right now up here in Canada, we're dealing with winter weather. We've had a lot of snow. The weather is getting dry. So what you could do is give your 5 best tips for winter skin to protect our skin in the winter time. And, they can be non-product related solutions. But at the end of it, you can say like, hey, but in case you missed it on our 12 days of Christmas sale or 10 days of Christmas, because everyone's got the 10 or 12 days of Christmas sale going on, you can say, these are some products that I know that have worked really well for me with my friends and my family. You're more than welcome to check it out, but enjoy the bonus gifts that I've given you within the little PDF. You can type out a couple hundred words on your lunch break. There's no excuse why you can't. How about, the 5 best foods to eat during the day before you go to the holiday party and overindulge? And then you can say like, hey, but, if you do have a feeling of overindulging, maybe you might want to take advantage of my carb blocker. So, if you do overindulge, then all the calories aren't going to your butt and your thighs, okay? Something funny like that. Or if you're in, for me, like part of my business is also green and clean. So if you're in a non-toxic, non-chemical, because there's other companies out there that market similar, so you could say like, hey, these are the best things to do for cleaning your house before your grandkids and your puppies get there that is safe and toxin free. These are the best things that you can do. And of course, also maybe, looking out for household plants. What household plants shouldn't you be having in your home? So you can give away a whole bunch of little PDF freebie documents and include in the bottom something that they could fall back to you and ask you more questions about your product, your service, or your opportunity. So 'tis the season to give, and then build the conversations where people can then ask more questions. And that's when women make those decisions to either join your company or ask you about your product or your service. Your opportunity is through conversations, okay? Not just from a cut and copy salesy post that you're sending in Messenger to 50 other women that doesn't provide any value to them and doesn't make them feel unique, special, or beautiful. Okay, so those are my ideas for you guys tonight. So you guys have a fabulous evening. If you don't know what social retail is, this is what we train in, okay? This is our specialty, is teaching women how to grow their businesses in classy, beautiful ways that they are allowed to embrace their own natural nuances and the crazy, beautiful, unique woman that they are without doing the crazy stuff, the salesy, spammy stuff that feels awkward and ooey and gooey and really doesn't get us the results that we want within this beautiful industry. So if you're frustrated within this industry and you're banging your head against the keyboard, is for a few reasons. And one of them, some of them might be you're not in the right team, you're not getting the right training, or you haven't found the right way to market yourself on Facebook, okay? And I can help you with all of those. Bye guys.